From Cardinal Television Studios, I am James Deasy, and here is your Fisher News Brief. Tensions were again high Tuesday at the meeting of the Stockton, California City Council. Protesters have been a regular presence at the meetings in recent weeks, demanding answers on local officer-involved shootings. Nicole Comstock reports.
Stockton police officers perched on corners before Tuesday night's City Council meeting. Inside, the familiar public comments about officer-involved shootings were more specifically directed than in recent weeks.
It should be a device on there that the camera is still run for like another 5 minutes or so before it deactivates itself.
For months, Denise Friday has been asking the mayor to put pressure on the police department to release video from her son's officer-involved shooting.
Stand up, fight back!
And protesting afterward, including tonight, in the name of justice for Colby Friday. Monday, the San Joaquin County District Attorney's Office announced misdemeanor charges filed against 6 of the 12 protesters arrested on March 7th. Tonight, Mayor Michael Tubbs addressed the protesters directly about the district attorney agreeing to release some of that video.
She decided she was going to release some video footage to the family of Colby Friday. Initially last week, myself, I met with a couple of the protesters.
Mayor Tubbs also saying that he asked protesters to present a list of their demands. In turn, he said he would present what the police department was doing in those regards.
I feel like that they're listening to a certain extent.
Some feel like it's a small sign of progress, but others feel like they're still not being heard.
Let her speak.
When one woman offering advice on protesters' recent methods was disrupted, Tubbs asked the crowd to let her speak. He then asked security to walk her out.
Security, would you guys mind walking her out as well? Thank you. Aaron Paradiso.
Something that drew a strong reaction from the crowd.
We are not criminal. We're not here to jump on women and children.
No justice, no peace.
Officials say 3 storm chasers died Tuesday while chasing a tornado in Dickens County, Texas. A confirmed twister was reported in the area at roughly the same time, but it was a massive collision, not the twister, that proved deadly. Reed Binion reports.
About 50-50. Some of the people says you're crazy and the other half says I want to go with you.
Storm chaser Kelly Williamson reflecting on the risks and rewards of his perilous profession.
Every storm's got something about its own personality, you know, it's just like a person.
That profession proving deadly Tuesday. Williamson, one of 3 storm chasers killed in a crash while pursuing a tornado in Texas. Police say it happened when a black Suburban driven by Williamson ran through a stop sign and collided with a Jeep driven by another storm chaser. Williamson, his passenger, and the driver of the Jeep were all pronounced dead at the scene. While the tornado itself may not have caused the accident, severe weather had been sweeping the area.
Fog, heavy rain. There was a tornado that was spotted just a few miles west of here.
Slippery roads and low visibility maybe, but storm chasing's biggest hazard, according to Williamson, was one that he himself highlighted in an interview just weeks before his death.
The biggest danger out there is the other chasers and the grandma that's trying to get her kids. The tornado sirens are going off and she's trying to get them to safety. You know, you've got to watch out for everybody out there.
I'm Reed Binion reporting.
On the day she triggered Brexit, Prime Minister Theresa May spoke in Parliament. May addressed the lawmakers as her government's letter was delivered to the European Union president in Brussels.
Made it pretty clear that actually Brexit isn't the top of their agenda right now. Britain, needs to get over itself a bit.
Yeah, well, both sides, of course, negotiating tactics are coming into things now. Theresa May hasn't said much about what exactly she's going to do, what exactly her red lines are going to be. Hopefully, we're now going to get some more clues as to what they are.
The British Prime Minister Theresa May.
Today, the government acts on the democratic will of the British people.
2 students at Yale University are passionate about ending hangovers. Together, the pair has developed what they believe is the perfect remedy to avoid the terrible feelings after an alcohol-fueled night. Jocelyn Manita has more.
The hallowed halls of Yale University, a potential solution for one of society's social ills, the hangover. Seniors Margaret Morse and Leah McClintock came up with a concoction in their apartments.
I'm a big supplements aficionado, so I take a lot of dietary supplements, and I was trying to find one that would help alleviate my hangovers, and nothing was really effective.
He partnered with Margaret, a molecular, cellular, and developmental biology major, who focused on the root causes of a hangover.
There's an acetaldehyde buildup. There is vitamin and electrolyte loss. There is a glutamine rebound, and there are immunological disturbances.
The powdered citrus-flavored mixture is made of vitamins and nutrients promoting liver health, which they initially found bulk on the internet.
This is a powder that you take before you start drinking, and it helps your liver deal with the stress that you're putting it under when you drink.
So you feel less fatigued than normally. You are not nauseous, no headache.
Buoyed by a small unscientific study of students, positive feedback from experts in the Yale community, and a growing demand, their product is now in the hands of a pharmaceutical company. Both stress it's about responsible drinking.
It's intended for productive workers like ourselves who like to have a social life, like to go out and have a couple of drinks, but then also need to be productive the next day and get up and have work to do.
Sun Up could be available in April.
And that is your Fisher News Brief. I am James Deasy.